Yeah, what's up guys? I'm back to Tanzania, and now we're gonna be having a different vibe here in Tanzania. I'm in Dodoma, so I just wanted guys to share with you some few things. How was my trip from here in Tanzania up to the 5 countries that I visited for the time of 24 days, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 24 days. I went to 5 countries. And guys, I'm grateful for your support, because I know you're doing a lot of big thing. You coming to the channel, to me, it is an amazing thing. It's a very big thing. I'm not taking it for granted. Thank you so much for those people who are always coming and watch my videos, even if they are not subscribed yet. But guys, I'm thankful and grateful for you coming to the channel, subscribe, and me watching videos. It's an amazing thing. But something that I would like to ask you guys, do me a favor, especially those who are coming to the channel watching my videos but they have not subscribed yet. Please go to the subscribe button, click that subscribe button, and don't forget to click the ring bell, so that you're gonna be seeing whatever I'm gonna be posting, you know, whatever I'm gonna be going and sharing with you. But the most importantly that I decided to make this video is to give you the short story of my journey, you know, the difficulties I met on my way, the best moment I had on my way, because we had to share the thing, because I know there are some people who would love maybe to travel by plane or by bus or driving their own cars. You know, there's some issues you might meet. So what I'm trying to do is to maybe tell you some little issues that happen in borders, because in some places I've been using buses, you know, some places I've been using flight. But in short, I can say this trip has been very successful, has been very beautiful. I have learned a lot. I just got a lot of experience on all these places that I have been touring. It's amazing thing, guys. But all this confidence I'm getting is because you guys, you have been a biggest support. You have been doing a lot to me. All this, that's what pushes me to keep doing. So, as what I said, I traveled in 5 countries for 24 days, and it was an amazing trip. As you have been seeing my videos, for those who have been following me, you have seen that I was in Lusaka, Zambia, one of the best places. You know, I enjoyed being there. You know, when you go somewhere, you meet different people, you get different experience from various things that you're gonna be seeing, you know, or what you're gonna be doing. So it was an amazing time. I really appreciate for people in Zambia. They were so nice to me. You know, they gave me a very nice welcome, and I can say the Zambians are the best. You know, they are very welcoming. I didn't feel any disappointment, you know, when I was in Zambia. You know, some issues are just normal. Zambians, it is really amazing coming to your big city, Lusaka, and those whom I met, it is amazing. You know, I remember I met this guy. I feel so bad. I saved the number through the card, so I lost that card when I was the other country that I went, so I don't have his contact. You know, you remember the guy who took me to the National Stadium, where there is a memorial of those players who died on a plane crash. So that guy, brother, don't think that I'm quiet. No, I just lost the contact, and there's no way I can contact. So if you're gonna see this video, please try to check me out, bro, so that we can be connected. You did an amazing job. You were so nice. You gave me a very nice welcome. So Zambia, Lusaka, thank you so much, and thank everybody whom we had some you know, a conversation. It was an amazing. I love it there. I'm grateful to God for giving me that chance to go to Zambia. So I spent some few days in Zambia. What I can just say, there was a little problem of electricity, but when I talked to some other people, said that they are building a big dam that's going to be producing electricity, because something that I saw, I don't know if maybe it was only that time, but by that time I was in Lusaka, electricity was a very big problem. So I pity those people who are doing business, you know, expecting electricity, that what lands their businesses. I know it's a hectic, but I know the Zambians and the leaders, they are trying hard to make sure they get an electricity that will be conducive to Zambians, and Zambians they're gonna do their thing. But shortly I can say Lusaka, Zambia was an amazing place, and I really loved the people I met with. Then after a few days, I traveled by bus to Livingstone, and Livingstone was amazing as well. I had some good time. I really enjoyed being there. It's an amazing place, and I thank God that I had an opportunity of meeting good people in Livingstone, and I loved the vibe. But unfortunately, the period that I went, I didn't get a chance to go to the waterfalls, Victoria Falls, because what they told me, like for the particular time, Victoria Falls is dry. There is no more water. So if I wanted to go to see or to enjoy the falls, then I had to go to Zimbabwe side. They said in that side there is some small water that you can, but you cannot feel the water flow as how it is all the time. So guys, if you're gonna be planning to visit Livingstone, especially to the waterfalls, the peak season where you can enjoy and you can see the little waterfalls, it is starting on that's what they told me, starting on this February, and goes to February, March, April, May, June, July. That's the peak time. Guys, if you know better about it, you can just put your comment and tell people who would really love to go to Zambia and enjoy the waterfalls, because what I was told is that there is a very special seasons where you can enjoy the waterfalls. But for the time that I went, that was December, there were no waterfalls, so I didn't enjoy that. But I wish I'll go back and enjoy the waterfalls. So I spent some few days there in Livingstone, and then later I had to go to they call it that's not the bridge that connects 4 countries at once, that connects Botswana, connects Zimbabwe, connects Namibia, and connects Zambia. Oh, you're gonna remind me what that bridge called? I just forget a little bit. But that place I visited there, it was an amazing, and because I was there, and from that the Botswana and Zambia border is not far from there, so I had to go up to Botswana and Zambia border. I went up to there, and then that's where I entered Botswana. So I went up to Gaborone. I had a very nice moment in Gaborone, you know, as usual, as what I found in Zambia. You know, as what I found in Zambia, Gaborone also was very nice, with very nice people, very welcoming. I was real grateful to God. When you go somewhere, you feel like you are one among of those people, because of the reception they give you, the love, and you know, kind of thing like that. But what I can say, man, I loved Gaborone. It's very quiet, well arranged, you know. It's a very calm city that when you are there, you feel relaxed. So for those who love to go for vacation, you can go that side. Botswana, security is a top notch. You know, security is at top notch. You can't worry about anything, because I didn't hear that there is any violence around there, like somebody has been killed, somebody has been done that. It's one among all the beautiful and the very calm cities. But before that, I went to Georgetown. We just passed over, but it seems to be like Georgetown also is very nice, though I didn't get time to spend there. We arrived there, it was night, so I didn't get a time, but as what I saw it was very calm. I remember I dropped from the bus, you know, because I took a bus from border of Zambia, Botswana to Gaborone. So you pass Georgetown. Georgetown seems to be a very nice one. I didn't spend much more time there, but it is amazing. So then Gaborone, as what I was saying, it's one among of the beautiful cities in Africa. Calm, you know, very relaxing. When you want to go there and have your time, it's one of the best. Yeah, so then from Botswana, I spent some few days there. I met some different people that we have some chat, we have some you know, jokes. We had, you know, it was a beautiful moment. You know, Swana is a little friendly. I remember you can just walk in the street, and when you ask somebody something, they are very humble and they're ready to help. So that's so nice, guys. So if you get a chance, maybe if you want to go for vacation, think about Botswana. Botswana is an amazing, guys. So and then from Botswana, I have to travel up to Johannesburg, South Africa. Yeah, I spent some few days in Johannesburg. It was an amazing city. It has been built so good. You know, something that I came to realize when I was in South Africa, in Johannesburg, roads are so huge and so amazing. You know, so South Africa much more in Johannesburg when where I was. You know, in South Africa, especially Johannesburg, that I spent some days there. It's one among of the beautiful cities in those neighborhoods where there is mixed people. The people with good income and people with low income. You found kind of like street. It's not advised to walk alone in the street, because I remember when I just arrived, I wanted to go to have some money, you know, to the ATM. So when I was walking the street, you can see how, you know, you know, those guys they're looking at you. You know, somebody said don't dare go alone unless if you want to walk. You should not be less than 3. If you have been in Joburg, or if you know better about Joburg, because this is about educating other people who are planning to go to Johannesburg, so that they know how Johannesburg is and how you have to be. At the place where I was staying, this one guy, he was from Nigeria, Lagos. He just landed in South Africa, so he came to the hotel and went to the downtown. He was loved and he left with nothing. Everything, they took everything, you know, because he just came to the place where I was staying. He checked in, and then he went to the downtown. But what happened was a very bad history. So that's why I'm trying to say, if you are in Johannesburg, where you are not sure with the security of yourself and your property, it's better maybe you ask some people that how the security is, and what can I do so that I can be, you know, safe, you know. From Johannesburg, then I had a chance to visit some few places in Pretoria, which is the capital city of South Africa. Yeah, it's well built with some beautiful. There's some new buildings and old buildings that makes Pretoria to look very unique and very amazing. So it was an amazing moment to be there. Though I didn't take long because we were in a move, but I succeeded to record some few videos that I shared with you guys. It was really amazing to be in South Africa. As what I'm saying, that I had limited time. I didn't get more time to spend so that I can be able to do more, but I had to go so that I can learn after the time that I arranged myself. You know, this stuff, guys, sometimes you need to have a good budget. So when you stay long in a one place, you might end up disturbing all the budget that you planned. So then from Pretoria, I traveled to Zimbabwe. I have shown you the Zimbabwe, Harare. It was an amazing city, quite different from what you hear from the news. And a big up to Zimbabweans that they're doing a lot. They're trying a lot to make sure their country, gets back to her own feet and to make life more easier. But things are very expensive, comparing from other country that I have been, and maybe comparing to my country, Tanzania. It has been an amazing moment to be in Zimbabwe. That is very expensive, but the Zimbabweans are very, very, very friendly, and they are very cool, very welcoming. This shows how beautiful it is. It's really amazing. Big up to Zimbabweans. I think they're doing a lot to make sure they do whatever it is to maintain the economy of their country, and Zimbabwe becomes a cool place to stay. I remember I had some conversation with the youngsters who are hustling and doing whatever it is to make their living and their dream come true. So my boys, keep doing what you're doing, man. The future is on us. We have to work so hard. We have to do whatever we can so that we can push Africa to the better position that we all want to be, so that we forget those who are saying Africa is poor. They're saying Africa is poor, but still they're in Africa. They don't even want to leave Africa. They're harvesting from Africa, but they're trying to tell us that Africa is poor. What I can tell you guys, Africa is not poor, but they have they have just spoiled our mind. Africa is not poor, guys. What I can just say, they have just spoiled our mind, that we see our own mama got no meaning. Our own mama is poor, but Africa is not poor. Let us work hard as what all in all Africa, young men are working, young men and women are working so hard to make sure they bring up their future to the best. Yeah. So I had some very nice time. I had a chance to meet some different guys, like what I was saying. This guy that I met, they showed me a lot of things. They talked to me about their challenges and what they gotta do to make things work much better. It is amazing. So my brothers and sisters in Zimbabwe, thank you so much for being so nice. I really miss that I'm gonna have to come back to Zimbabwe. I didn't get a chance to go to Bulawayo. I was planning to go to Bulawayo. Something just happened. Then I had to postpone going to Bulawayo, but time is up. I'm gonna be coming to Bulawayo, guys. Just wait and hold on. I'll be coming over. So I spent some few days in Harare as well, where I had some difficulties on filming in the street, because I don't know what it is, but you found these police, those are police that are not in uniform. They stop you filming, like, what are you filming? Do you have a permission? Stuff like that. But at the new country, you have to obey the rules. But I thank God I filmed those places. That was cool to me. At least I was able to show you the Zimbabwe that maybe you don't see on TV. Then from Zimbabwe, I went to Malawi, Lilongwe. If you are just on transit, like you are not a Malawian, you are from Zimbabwe, passing the border of Mozambique to Malawi, because there is no border between Zimbabwe and Malawi. So you have to cross Mozambique, and then from Mozambique, you go to Malawi. So something that I came to realize, those guys, they are very corrupt. I'm not gonna say, maybe I might have been used a very harsh word, but something that I realized is that if you are a Malawian, you are from Zimbabwe, and then when you are crossing there, they won't have any problem with you, because we were all on the line. Those Malawians who were coming from Zimbabwe crossing to Malawi, or Zimbabwean who are crossing to Malawi, they were not asked to pay anything. But us, like me, who I'm a Tanzanian, I was just crossing from Zimbabwe and crossing Mozambique. In those borders, they tell you to pay something. Corruption. And the guy tells you, give me soda. He don't beg, or he don't even. And I was like, man, but I have all the document. What that for? He was like, no, give me the soda. If you don't do that, I'm not gonna stamp. You know. So it was really challenging. And as long as when you're on transit and then you know you are you are using the bus or you are driving private or transport, it's really hard because they won't stamp your passport because they want you to pay something. I was thinking that maybe he's just asking, and because that place I didn't have any Mozambican money, so I was like, oh man, I don't have the money. So because my passport was already stamped, then I just grabbed the passport and go. So I don't know if he called the other guys from the other side of the immigration between Mozambique and Malawi. I don't know if they called them like, hey, there is this Tanzanian guy, make sure he gives you the soda. So when I got to the other side, which was Mozambique and Malawi border, those guys, they said, we're not gonna stamp you till you pay us soda. I was like, brother, but I have all the document. They said to take my passport aside, and they are, they're calling us to be stamped. Mine was just left aside till I pay the soda. So those guys, they just say like, no, you have to give us soda. I was like, man, why should I give you? So the guy was like, okay. So then I saw the other officer, the other migration officer coming to the side, because like he saw kind of like we are kind of arguing. The guy came. So I thought maybe he's gonna be the help. I was like, hey, this guy wanted me to give him a soda, and by force. He's not asking me, kind of like, he just want me, and he's not he's not putting a stamp on my passport. Those guys like, yeah, give him soda. You see? So to me it was like, what the hell is this? Then I had no way. I had to give them the money. But it crossed in my mind, but that why Africans, we are doing it, we are doing to each other this way. Even these borders, I don't think as these borders were supposed to be there. Why are we doing this to our own brothers? Because we don't need to do this. Africa is one. We are all brothers. The only difference is languages, which got nothing. But those guys, they were like, no, we never gonna stamp till you bring the soda. Then I have to do that. So my brothers and sisters in Mozambique, we are all brothers. We have to get to the point that we should not think about this thing. Corruption will never take us anywhere. Humanity, our Africanism is much important than getting the very little money that makes us as foreigners in your country uncomfortable. There is a border between Tanzania and Mozambique that is in Mtwara. Tanzania is bordering so many countries. Tanzania is bordering Mozambique, Tanzania is bordering Malawi, Tanzania is bordering Zambia, Tanzania is bordering Congo, Tanzania is bordering Uganda, Tanzania is bordering Kenya, Tanzania is bordering Rwanda. Tanzania is bordering so many countries. So it was not easy for me, but I had to do that. But what I can just say, our head of state and our leaders in our governments in Africa, let us make something that would be more friendly, especially when we are crossing in our African countries. We are all brothers. We are all building Africa. We should not be so hard to our brothers and sisters for no reason, because we won't get anything. You asking me to give you 10 USD, what is it gonna help you? It will help you nothing. But it doesn't, bring the brotherhood or sisterhood when you're doing that. So, but in short, then from that side I went to Lilongwe. Lilongwe was like home. So after all these ups and downs that I got from the border of Zimbabwe and Mozambique and the border of Mozambique and Malawi, then I arrived in Malawi, Lilongwe, where it was like home. I think I once told you guys like Mwamlimas, our journey back in the days, our forefathers started their journey. I don't know, they were coming from some said that we were coming from Congo, some said they were coming from Morocco, I don't know which side really that Mwamlima we came from, but their journey started in Tanzania. So 3 brothers traveled together up to Tanzania and then separated. One went to Malawi, one remained in Tanzania, that is us, and the other one went to Zambia. And life went like that. So when I arrived in Malawi, because I know there are big number of Mwamlimas, big number. I think you have seen the video. It was like home. I really felt home, and the love and the welcome that I got from the Mwamlimas in Malawi, it was an amazing. I cannot forget that, and I'm always gonna remember that. So this is how the journey was, guys. I'm grateful to God. Everything went so good, except the literal thing that I got from the Mozambique borders, you know, wasn't so good. So if you're Mozambican, wherever you are, let us see how we can do better and make this place, make Africa the better place to be. So guys, thank you so much. I just want to share with you the whole trip, how it was. All in all, I thank God I traveled safe. I'm back home safe. Thank you so much, guys. You know, keep watching my channel as I'm keeping showing you. I don't know, the light is going down, but I think you can see me. Guys, thank you so much. If you are new here and you have been watching my videos, please don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe so that you can be able to see more videos that I'm going to be posting. Guys, thank you so much. Keep watching. Ciao.